अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखाः गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह ततोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चातिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसृता पुराणी निर्मानमोहाजितसङ्गदोषाः अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसञ्जैः गच्छन्त्यमूढा पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्छाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानः नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यदादित्यगदं तेजः जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्. Now 13th onwards, I want somebody to repeat. Kushi, you can repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll start from Kushi and we will continue with other children also. All of you be ready. Listen carefully. Gama vishya cha bhutani.
Gama vishya cha bhutani.
Dharayamyaham ojasa.
Dharaya maja mojasa.
Dharayamyaha. Dharayamyaha.
Dharayamyaha
mojasa.
mojasa.
Dharayamyaha mojasa.
Dharayamyaha mojasa.
Correct. Very good. Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushnami chaurdi sadihi.
Chaushadhi. Chaushadhi.
Chaushadhi
sarvaha. Sarvaha.
Sarvaha.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushnam chaushadhi sarvaha.
Somo bhutva rasatmakaha.
Somo bhutva Ras. Ras.
Rasa. Rasatmakah.
Can you repeat it again?
Rasatmakah.
Rasatmakah.
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
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 Correct. Pushnami chaushadhi sarvah.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvah.
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
Once more we will repeat.
Yes.
Gama vishya cha bhutani.
Gama vishya bhutani.
Dharayamyaham
Dharayamyaham.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvah.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvah.
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
Very good. Once more we will repeat. Gama vishya cha bhutani.
Gama vishva cha bhutani.
Dharayamyaham
Dharayamya mojasa.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvah.
Pushnami chautisha sarvaha.
This chaushadhi.
Chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvah.
Pushnami chautisha sarvaha.
Chaushadhi.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
Somo bhutva rasatmakah.
Very good. Correct, Kushi. Okay, thank you. You practice yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Next, Sai Nishant. Next sloka.
Okay, Amma.
Ready? Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva.
Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva.
Praninam dehamasritah.
Praninam dehamashritah.
Pranapana samayuktah.
Pranapanaya samayuktah.
Pranapana samayuktah. Pranapana samayuktah.
Pranapanaya samayuktah.
Pana, there is no ya after na. Okay. Pranapana samayuktah.
Pranapana samayuktah.
Correct. Pachamyannam chaturvidam.
Pachamyam chaturvidam.
Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva.
Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva.
Praninam dehamasritah.
Praninam dehamashritah.
Pranapana samayuktah.
Pranapana samayuktah.
Correct. Pachamyannam chaturvidam.
Pachamyam chaturvidam.
Very good. Correct. Once more we will repeat. Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva. Praninam dehamasritah.
Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva. Praninam dehamashritah.
Pranapana samayuktah. samyuktah pachamyannam chaturvidam.
Pranapanasamaयुक्तः pachamyannam chaturvidam.
Very good, Sai. Next one also you can repeat.
Okay.
Next one.
50.
Sarvasya chaham. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto.
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto.
Mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Mattasmridin jnanamapohanancha.
Very good. Mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Can you say the second last word?
Yeah.
Last word.
Apohanam. Mapohanancha. Mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Mattasmridin jnanamapohanancha.
Jnana. Smriti jnana mapohanancha.
Smriti jnana mapohanancha.
Correct. Mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Very good. Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo.
Vedaischa sarvairyahameva vedyo.
Vedanta kriddheda videva chaham.
Vedanta kriddeva videva chaham.
Kridde davi. Vedanta kridde davi deva chaham. Vedanta kridde davi deva chaham.
Vedanta kriddevi videva chaha.
Vedanta kridde davi.
Oh, davi deva chaham.
First repeat. Vedanta kridde davi.
Vedanta kridde davi
Deva chaham.
deva chaham.
Vedanta kridde davi deva chaham.
Vedanta kriddevi davi deva chaham.
Once more we will repeat. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto.
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto.
Mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo.
Vedaischa sarvairyahameva vedyo.
Vedanta kridde davi deva chaham.
Vedanta kriddevi deva davi videva chaham.
Vedanta kridde davi deva chaham.
Vedanta kriddevi davi deva chaham.
It is slightly confusing there, no? Vedanta kridde davi.
Vedanta kridde davi deva chaham.
Yes, correct. Once more. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha.
Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo vedanta kridde davi deva chaham.
Vedaischa sarvairyahameva vedyo vedanta kriddeva davideva chaham.
One da you are extra pronouncing. Vedanta kridde davi.
Vedanta kridve davi
Deva chaham.
deva chaham.
Okay.
Lakshmi Garu, Om.
Yes. Yes, Amma.
Lakshmi Garu, that last line, it is Vedanta Krid Veda Videva Chaham.
Yeah, like we had to speak like that, no? Yeah. Yes, Amma. Vedanta kridde.
No. Vedanta Krit Ve.
Krid. Okay.
Krid ve.
Vedanta Krid.
Veda
Videva Chaham. Okay. Vedanta Krid. Yeah. But it is
It's
mixed.
like a the actually, no?
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
mixed letter, no? So
Correct,
that is
correct.
confusing actually.
Vedanta Krit Veda Videvacha.
Vedanta Krid. Veda Videva Chaham.
Yes.
Okay. Sai, repeat. Vedanta Krid.
Vedanta Krit.
Then Veda Videva Chaham.
Veda Videva Chaham.
This way it will be easy for you. Vedanta Krid. Veda Videva. Vedanta
Krid.
Krid. Veda Videva Chaham.
Veda Videva Chaham.
Vedanta Krid. Veda Videva Chaham.
Vedanta Krit Veda Videva Chaham.
Very good. That's correct. Okay. Thank you, Sai. Now we will.
I used to listen another one, and this was the hardest of all.
Oh, more verses are coming. Then finally you decide which is hardest. Okay.
No, I already finished 15th and 16th also.
Okay. Very good. Now we will go to someone else repeating. Who is going to repeat? (13, 14, 50). Hema, you can again display 13.
Okay, 13, 14.
Gama Vishyacha.
Lakshmi ma'am, can I do it?
Yes. Who is that? Your name?
Virat is there, I think.
Yes.
Virat. Okay. Virat joined late?
Yes, ma'am. We joined late.
Yeah. Okay, Virat, you can repeat, okay? I cannot see you.
Unmute yourself, Virat.
Camera on.
Hello?
Yes. Okay. Now I can see you. Okay, ready? Gama Vishyacha Bhutani.
Gama Vishyacha Bhutani.
Dharayamyaham
Dharayamajamojasa.
Dharayamyaha
Dharayamyaha
Mojasa.
Mojasa.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Dharayamaha Mojasa.
Gama Vishyacha Bhutani.
Gama Vishyacha Bhutani.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Dharayamyajamojasa.
Dharayamyaha
Dharayamyaha
Mojasa.
Mojasa.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Dharayamajamojasa.
Tihano Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Very good, very good. Gama Vishyacha Bhutani.
Gama Vishyacha Bhutani.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Dharayamaha Mojasa.
Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha.
Pushnani Chaushadhi Sarvaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmaha.
Rasatmakaha.
Rasatmakaha.
Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha.
Pushnani Chaushadhi Sarvaha.
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 Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
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 Gama Vishyacha Bhutani. Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Gama विश्य च भूतानि धारयामः च मोजसा
धारयाम्यह मोजसा
धारयाम मोजसा
धारयाम्यह मोजसा
धारयाम मोजसा
गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यह मोजसा
कामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयामः मोजसा
पुष्णामि चौषधी सर्वाः
पुष्णानि चौषधीः सर्वः
सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः
सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः
Okay, very good. Next one, 14. Aham Vaishvanaro. Hema? Yes. Okay. Aham.
Radhika has joined. Vaishnavi, Chinmay, and Desika also are there.
Yeah. Anybody else other than Virat, Vaishnavi, or who is all the three? From the three, who wants to repeat? Just ask.
Amma me Vaishnavi.
Yourself, Vaishnavi. Okay. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva
Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva
Praninam Dehamasritah
Praninam Dehamasritah
Pranapanasamaयुक्तः
Pranapanasamaयुक्तः
Pachamyannam Chaturvidham
Pachamyanam Chaturvidham
Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamasritah
Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamastirah
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
Pranapanasamaयुक्तः Pachamyanam Chaturvidham.
Very good. Next one also you can. Okay. Sarvasya chaham. Hema.
Yes, ma'am.
15th.
Yeah, changing.
Yeah. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto
mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha
tasmriti
mapohanancha
mapohanancha
mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha
tasmriti mapohanancha
mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha
matasmriti mapohanancha
sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto
mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha
tasmriti mapohanancha
vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo
Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo
vedanta kriddet veda videva chaham vedanta krit
Vedanta krit
veda videva chaham
Veda videva chaham
vedanta krit veda videva chaham
Videva chaham
vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo
Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo
vedanta krit veda videva chaham.
Vedanta krit veda videva chaham.
Very good. Full all the 4 lines. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattasmriti jnanamapohanancha
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत स्मृतिर्ज्ञान अपोहनं च
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद् वेदविदेव चाहम्
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम्.
Very good.
Thank you.
One more. Can we repeat? Anybody else want to repeat?
Rakshita?
Are you ready, Rakshita?
Yes, Amma.
Okay. Rakshita, you can repeat one sloka. Okay, 13th one. Huh? 13th one. Hema, 13th.
Yeah, 13th. I'm putting 13th.
Gama Vishyacha. Yeah, correct. Okay. Rakshita, you repeat. Gama Vishyacha.
Gama Vishyacha.
Bhutani.
Bhutani.
Dharayamyaha.
Dharayamyaha.
Mojasa.
Mojasa.
Gama Vishyacha Bhutani.
Gama Vishyacha Bhutani.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Very good. Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha.
Pushnami Chausadi Sarvaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha.
Pushnami Chaushadi Sarvaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
All together. Gama Vishyacha Bhutani. Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Gama Vishyacha Bhutani. Dharayamya Mabojasa.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Dharayamyaha Mojasa.
Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha. Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Pushnami Chaushada Sarvaha. Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Very good. It is Chaushadhi. Okay. Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha. Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Pushnami Chaushada Rasvaha. Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
It is Chaushadhi.
Chausadi.
Then Sarvaha.
Sarvaha.
Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha. Pushnami Chaushadhi
Sarvaha.
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 Pushnami Chaushadhi Sarvaha.
Pushnami Chausadi Sarvaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Somo Bhutva Rasatmakaha.
Very good. Okay. Thank you, Rakshita. You practice yourself, okay? Now we'll go to 14. Hasini. Hasini can repeat 14th one. Are you there?
Hasini is not there.
There. Okay. Then who else? Who else can repeat?
Maybe Usha Swami.
And Nikita is also absent, I think. Nikita
But
is
Usha Swami, Hema?
Ushaswini, are you there? No, ma. Ushaswini is there. Ushaswini?
Hasini joined.
Hasini joined.
She's connecting to audio.
Okay. Then Hasini.
Hasini has joined now.
Okay. So are you ready, Hasini, to repeat 14th one?
Yes, Amma.
Why are you late?
Ma'am, Amma, sorry, Amma, I was outside. I didn't get network. That is why.
Okay, okay. Okay, ready. Gama vishya cha bhutani
Gama vishya cha bhutani
dharayamyaham ojasa
dharayamyaham
mojasa
mojasa
Gama vishya cha bhutani
Gama vishya cha bhutani
dharayamyaham ojasa
dharayapyamahojasa
dharayamyah
dharayamyah
mojasa
mojasa
Gama vishya cha bhutani
Kama vishya cha bhutani
dharayamyaham ojasa.
dharayamyaham mojasa.
Very good. Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushyami chaushahi sarvaha.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushnami chautahi sarvama.
Sarvaha.
Sarvaha.
Chaushadhi.
Chaushadhi.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushyami chausati sarvaha.
Somo bhutva rasatmakaha.
Somo bhutva satmakaha.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Somo bhutva rasatmakaha.
Somo bhutva rasmata. Amma, can you repeat it?
Somo bhutva rasatmakaha.
Somo bhutva rastatmakaha.
Gama vishya cha bhutani dharayamyaham ojasa.
Gama vishya bhutani dharayamaha mojasa.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha. Somo bhutva rasatmakaha.
Pushyami chau. Amma, can you repeat it again?
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushyami chausadi sarvaha.
Pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha.
Pushyami chausadi sarvaha.
Somo bhutva rasatmakaha.
Somo bhutmara satmakaha.
Very good. Second, 15th also you can repeat. Hasini,
Okay, Amma.
last one. Sarvasya cha. No, aham vaishvanaro. No, aham vaishvanaro. 14th. Aham vaishvanaro. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva.
Aishwanya Bhutaha.
Vaishvanaro bhutva.
Aham vaishvanaro bhutva.
Asham Vajraharupam.
Aham vaishvanaro.
Harupam.
Who is that?
Vaishvanaro bhutva.
Somebody else is also repeating. Who is that? Praninam dehamasritaha.
Parninam dehamasvitaha.
Aham vaishvanaro bhutva.
Aham vaishvanaro bhutva.
Praninam dehamasritaha.
Paridam dehamashritaha.
Pranam प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
पचायन्यं चतुर्विधम्
पचाम्यन्नं
वचाम्यन्यं
चतुर्विधम्
चतुर्विधम्
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
पचाम्यन्यं चतुर्विधम्
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां
देहमाश्रितः
देहमाश्रितः
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देशमरितः
प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः
कारिणां देहमाश्रितः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
प्राणापानसमायुक्तः
पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्
पचाम्यन्यं चतुर्विधम्
Okay, thank you, Hasni. You have to practice. Okay. Last one sloka is
Lakshmi Mami, it's already 4:40.
okay.
Ah.
Then I can stop now. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can continue. Okay, thank you, children. Now listen to Hema ma'am.
Thank you, children. Very well chanted. And you got all the tips from Lakshmi ma'am, how to go about and how to recite. So all of you can practice this every day at home. So today we are going to see a story. Okay. Now this story is again from Sudha Murthy's collection. Sudha Murthy's collection of stories is really helping us this month. We have seen so many stories from Sudha Murthy's collection. And this is called the Sudha Murthy's collection of stories of wit and magic. Okay. So today we are going to hear a story which is going to talk about intelligence, the importance of being intelligent and using our brains and using our thinking skills, and also of courage. Okay. So I'm going to be showing you a video on this story, and I will be reciting the story, and please follow it carefully. I'll make it full screen. And here Sudha Murthy ma'am is coming and giving an intro to her story. The story is Sukeshini and the Lake Demon. Sukeshini. Now, why the word Sukeshini? It means a girl with beautiful hair. Sukeshini. This girl was a very happy girl living in a small village. And there she had her little sheep, her lamb, which used to follow her around. And she used to play around the village. And with her mother, Lalita, she was having a happy life. But slowly, after a few years in the village, what happened? It stopped raining. And everywhere there was famine. No water to drink, no water to eat, no water for farming. And she saw all the villagers suffering without water, without having adequate food, and even for the animals too. And she used to become very, very sad, seeing all this misery and the burning sunlight with no water. And the farmer would be sitting near the fields without having water for irrigation. Of course, without water, they cannot do any farming. And at that time, Lalita and Sukeshini came to the farmer uncle to ask for rice grains. Unfortunately, he says, this year I have no rice. There has been no rain. And these are farms dependent on raining for irrigation. Lalita has got nothing to do but go back. Okay, I will cook whatever is available at home. And also, Sukeshini is observing all this. that how much people are suffering. She also walks back. While going, she meets one of her friends, Suresh. She runs to him and says, "Oh, you have got water." He says, "Yes, I walked for 20 miles and I got a little bit of water, but that water also is very muddy. It has to be purified and used." Children, many villages in India, and not only India, all over the world, people are suffering like this without water. And when we waste water and we leave the tap open, we have to be very aware of this particular thing. So Sukesni also feels very sad and tells her mother, and the mother is also very depressed. She says, "Oh, there's no water. This year there's no rain. What can we do?" But the daughter says, "Mom, you always say don't lose hope." And this way, while going home, they meet the favorite doll seller, her uncle who used to sell dolls. She asks for a doll, but the mom says there's no money. And Sukesh says, "Okay, I don't want the doll as there is no money." But he still gives her a doll. He says, "No, I've made a doll which looks just like you." And the doll's name also is Sukeshini, doll with beautiful hair. And he gives it to this little girl. The girl takes the doll happily, and the mother says, "Okay, when I get money, I will come and pay you, uncle. I will definitely come and give you back the money for this doll." This way, Sukesni goes home. Happily, she goes home with the doll and her mother. And when they go home, the mother starts to cook food with whatever was available at home. Okay. So here the mother is saying, "I will definitely pay back the money for the doll. Thank you, uncle." And the uncle says that, "Sukesni, you're not only a favorite girl for me, you're the favorite of the entire village. The whole village loves you so much." Thus, they go home. And on the way home, they see Kalavati auntie. Kalavati auntie is a lady who dresses the hair for people. And that's how she earns a living, cutting hair and dressing hair for people. And she's always happy to see Sukesni because Sukesni has got such beautiful hair. So even though she was sad, but seeing Sukeshni, she becomes happy, and she gives her a gift of a flower ornament for her hair, which Sukesni can put on her hair and looks more beautiful. You see that white flower? Sukesni thanks Kalavati auntie, and she goes home with her mother. So this way we can see what a nice child and how much beloved she was with the entire village. Again, she sees the entire village dry without a drop of water, no blade of grass. How will her sheep eat food if there is no grass? So she keeps her doll down and tells her mother, "I'm taking my sheep and I'm going beyond the mountains. I'll go to a new mountain and I'm going to search for some grass and some leaves for them, for my lovely animals to eat." The mother says, "There is nothing anywhere. Don't waste your time and energy." She says, "No, I cannot. You say there's always hope, mother. So let me see. Let me go and let me search for grass." So what she does, she takes her. The mother says, "Okay, fine. If you think you can get it, you please go ahead. Go ahead with the animals and get I'll start cooking." Sukeshni takes her animals and she starts going searching for grass. She goes far and beyond.
We need sound. Can you share this sound? We can't hear it.
She climbs up the mountain, and what does she see? A green tree. Amazing. In the village where there was not a drop of water, there's a tree. She goes and hugs the tree, and she sees a lot of grass around. And she's so happy that she'll go back and tell all the villagers, "Yes, beyond 2 mountains, we have a mountain having grass. It is having trees, it is having leaves." And she sees a vine. She trips on it and falls. Vine creepers which grow on the ground. She sees that and she says, "Oh, let me pull this vine out, and my dear friends, you can eat all the leaves." And she pulls and she pulls. And finally, one tug she gives to it, and what comes out? Below the vine is a huge, big underground pumpkin, which you will see just in a second. Yes. And she pulls that out, and then along with the pumpkin, she sees that entire hole which is there below the pumpkin. She'll be admiring the pumpkin. She sees water filling up. Oh, there is underground water resources. And she's so happy. She starts dancing. I will be going and telling all my friends, all my villagers, all the problems of my village is solved. She washes her face with the sweet, fresh spring water. You know, underground water is so fresh. It's mineral water. She calls her friends, her animals, and tells them, come on, you also drink this water. And while she's jumping and dancing and being so happy and admiring the pumpkin, she suddenly sees the sky, and she sees from far away black clouds come looming in. You know, and she's not worried. She's okay, they're just clouds. So she continues to dance. And she says, come on, your friends, let's go back. Let's take the pumpkin home. Mom will cook dishes. But she sees the clouds are coming close just next to her. They come right up to her. And she's scared. And what comes from the clouds? A tornado. You know what's a tornado? Which picks people up? Yes? Yes. So the heavy winds come and the tornado picks Sukhesini up and takes her to a different place. You'll be seeing now how she gets caught up into the tornado. Winds, circular winds coming from top, pick her up and take her. She's taken away. She's taken to another mountain behind this mountain where she is thrown on the ground on that mountain. Of course, she's unhurt, luckily, but she's thrown on the ground. And when she falls, gets up from the ground and she sees there's a huge lake, a beautiful lake. And she's amazed that we never knew such a lake existed just behind 3 mountains. In 2 mountains, we found underground water. The 3rd mountain, we are seeing a lake. But suddenly she sees from the center of the lake, something is emerging. Something is coming out of the water. And what is that? Can you guess what is coming out? Who is coming out from the water? Anybody? Any guesses? There.
A green dragon. A green dragon.
Ah, a green. Yes, this particular dragon is Koja the lake demon. Koja the lake demon comes out and says, who are you? How dare you pulled out my pumpkin, underground pumpkin? How dare you drank water? All these mountains around here belong to me. And he picks her up and he starts shouting at her. And he tells her, anybody who drinks the water will be killed by me. I will not allow anybody to take even a drop of water from the mountains that belong to me. Sukhesini looks at him and says, but you have so much water. She tries to calm him down. She says, my village people are dying. Kids don't have water. Nobody has water. He says, I don't care. So she asks him, you have so much water, the underground water is yours? He says, yes. All the green trees are yours? He says, yes. All the grass is yours? He says, yes. This lake is yours? Yes. Why can't you share? He says, no, I will not share. If I see you once more, and if I see that you have gone back and told your villagers about me, then I will throw you into this lake. Okay. Sukhesini tries her best to convince the monster. The monster's name was Koja. But he does not heed. He gives her the warning and he says that I will be sending you back now, but you will not disclose the secret to even one single soul in your village. Now Sukhesini is scared. Now, obviously, such a big demon, she is scared. He throws her. She goes back into the tornado and she reaches where? The tornado drops her back, of course, unharmed, back to her home. She falls there in front of a house and in front of her mother. Mother comes running out and asks her, what happened? She gets up scared and she knows, she can't understand, was it a dream? Was it real? But when she looks, she sees that pumpkin. Oh, it was not a dream. It was real. What happened? The mother says, what happened? You've been away for hours. She runs and she hugs her mother and, she's so scared. So mother says, what happened? She tries to tell, I went, but she's not able to open her mouth because she's scared of the Khoja, the water demon. I went and I tried and searched. The mother sees the pumpkin. Oh, where did you get such a big pumpkin? So she tries to tell her, but she's not able to tell the full sentence. She says, I went, but she closes her mouth. No, mother says, what? She says, no, I'm very hungry, Amma. She says, okay, fine. I'll make a nice dish with this pumpkin, delicious pumpkin. We are having fresh vegetable after so many months. And she goes inside the house. This way, Sukesani, terrorized by the Khoja, the water demon, is not able to open her mouth for a few days, for a few weeks. She remembers the tree, the water, the lake, but she's quiet. Okay, she goes round and she sees a village, people suffering. Children are suffering without water. She sees women not having water, the farmers not having water, old people not having water to drink. Her favorite auntie is not having water. Sitting and worrying and thinking about it, her lovely hair starts turning gray, with worry. And one day her mother is sick. And the mother in the sickness, she asks for only one thing. And what is that? Pani, give me water. This time Sukesani, seeing her mother, she builds up her courage. First she's scared and she says, no, let it be. I will talk about the water. I will tell the villagers about the water. And we will bring water for you, mother. Don't worry. So she goes, determined, with full courage. She goes to her village and she tells the Sarpanch and her uncle, the doll maker uncle. She calls him also and tells him there's a mountain, 2 mountains away, there's a green tree and there is underground water. And 3 mountains away, there's a huge lake. The villagers ask her, is that so? Let's go. She says, no, but there's a huge demon over there called Khoja. He owns the entire lake, the water, the trees, everything. And if he comes to know, he will throw me into the lake and he will kill me. So all the villagers, they say that, yes, we are scared of this monster, you're talking about him. But she says, what can we do? But we cannot do anything. We cannot bring the water from that. So I'm scared of the water demon. So the villagers assure her and tell her that we can use our brains, we can use our intelligence, and definitely we can defeat the monster. I'm sure he must not be a very intelligent creature. He must be a huge creature. He must be a very, terrorizing person to look at. She says, but what can we do? What idea? So the Sarpanch of the village comes up with an idea, okay, which then slowly they decide we will go. She says, okay, you go and build a canal from the underground water and I will sacrifice myself for the entire village. But her doll uncle says, no, there is no need for you to sacrifice yourself. I will make a clay doll exactly like you to fool Khoja, the water demon. Clay doll? Yes, we'll make a doll and we'll place it there by which the demon is going to be confused. So they go and they give her mother, they revive her mother, they make her mother better, and then they start off with the plan. So she tells them where everything is there. She draws a map with her, she knows she has got the keen intelligence. She's able to tell them where to go and how to bring the water. So what do they do? What do the people do? They start digging. They start making canals. So how will they make canal? They will go and they will start making holes. And by then, the uncle has created a lifelike doll. And the doll is just like Sukesani. The dress also is the same. But what is missing? What is missing in the doll?
Hair.
Yes, hair. So they go to Kalavati auntie and she says, Sukesani says, cut my hair. She says, no, such beautiful hair. I will not cut it. He says, no, for the village, I'm willing to sacrifice my hair. So she gives her hair and the doll is now put up with her beautiful hair and it looks just like Sukesani. Okay, so now the villagers are ready. The doll is ready. Now what do the people do? They have to start building their canal. The hair is cut. And the villagers, they go. So they see the beautiful tree, they see the beautiful vines, and what do they start to do? What do they have to do now? They have to
Pluck. Take out the
pull out the
pumpkin.
underground pumpkins. And the moment they pull the pumpkin, water for animals comes out, goes down the beautiful canal made by the villages, and it goes and fills up a reservoir which was made in the center of the village so that all the people can eat. And what do the people do? Quickly go away with the pumpkins and leave the doll in place of Sukhesini, and they hide behind.
You start. Oh, mom left.
So Sai can complete. Hema ma'am is muted. So Sai can
Mom,
complete.
so mom, should I say it or not?
Ask Amma.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Hema, are you there?
Mom, she has not connected to audio. So now she can't talk for some time.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, Sai, is there something left to tell?
Yeah. After when they make the canal and the water goes inside the whole the place where they kept the water. So after that, what they did, the dragon will definitely get a tornado. So they kept the wooden doll, and then the tornado came, took it, and then the monster threw her to the water. And then what happened was he didn't know why her eyes still open, why is everything like that. He understood that it was a clay doll, and then when he wanted to go there, that means he was fooled. So if he was fooled, he died. He didn't want to. He didn't want everyone to laugh at him that he got fooled. So he flied away.
He flew away.
Yeah,
Okay.
to another place.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Hema is back.
My laptop has gone off. I don't know why. So I'll just finish it through my cell phone,
Yeah.
the story.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
so finally, sorry, children, I think the last visuals I can't show you.
I'm
So
done.
finally, what happens is the demon comes and takes away the doll. Which doll? The doll which was created by her uncle. And he takes the doll and he goes and he throws the doll, thinking he doesn't even realize that this is not a living girl. So he throws the doll into the water. And the moment he throws the doll into the water, the hair starts floating and coming up. Remember, it was just stuck on the doll. And he realizes, oh, I was fooled by this young girl. So what he does, he says, I will go now to the village and I'm going to tell everybody that I was fooled. But then suddenly he stops. He thinks, if I go and tell everybody that a young girl outwitted me, everybody will make fun of me. So he gets so ashamed. He says, no, I will not go. I will not go to the village. Let me run away from this place. The best thing I can do. The best thing I can do is.
Oh, what in my life? Yeah, we can't.
Is that the end of the story, Sai?
Yeah, like after the tornado, nothing. He gets fooled and he flies away. That I'll be loved by everyone. That's why.
Hema, we can't hear you.
You're on mute.
Yes, so he takes the doll and he throws the doll into the water, not realizing that this is a doll, not the living Sukhesini. And he sees the hair floating up and he realizes, oh, I've been made a fool of. I will go to the village and tell everybody. And I will tell them, I'll kill the entire people in the village. But then he realizes, oh my God, if they come to know that somebody has made a fool of me, stops. He thinks, and he stops en route. He thinks that they will all laugh at me, all will ridicule me. So what he says, no, better I run away. He leaves the 3 mountains and goes away, thinking that people will now no longer respect me as a demon. So he's dejected. And ultimately what happened is the wit of the girl, the courage of the girl, the intelligence of the villagers outwitted a huge demon whom actually we would say we mere human beings cannot outwit or make a fool of or win over them. So this is the moral of the story, children. And just a few questions. Amma, it's getting over time.
No, you go ahead with the questions.
Yeah. So just a few questions which so what is the name of the girl and why was she called that? Yes, Sai.
Her name was Sukeshini.
Yes, Sukheshini. Why was she called Sukheshini?
So she was very
His
beautiful.
hair was very big.
Yeah. What was the problem the village was facing?
Famine.
Water supply.
Water
It was not raining, so the water supply was over.
Yes. How did Sukheshini find water?
She traveled to multiple
She passed 2 mountains and found a vine and she plucked it, and then she found a pumpkin and water coming out of
Yeah.
it.
So next, I give others also chance to answer. Why did she hide it from the villagers? The fact that she
was pulling her.
So that everyone was shouting.
Yes, I want Vaishnavi to answer this question. Why did she hide it from the villagers?
She hid it from the villagers because the demon threatened her not to tell the villagers. Otherwise, if she tells it, she'll be dead.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Then Hasini, Ushaswini, can you answer this? What was the solution to defeat the demon?
She need to get caught. She said the solution to the villagers. If she caught, the demon will leave the villagers. So they made a clay doll.
To fool.
So the demon is fooled, and the villagers got the water.
Very good, very good. What value did you learn from this story?
Learned that
Hansit, can you answer? Hansit, are you still there?
Hanshit has left.
Hanshit has left. Okay. Who else will answer?
Mom, don't give up.
Okay, don't give up.
the moral of the story is that intellect is better than physical strength.
Yes, intellect can overcome mere physical strength. Yes, very good.
From this story, we also learn that we think there's no solution for a problem, but when we think carefully, there is one solution.
Very good. There is always a solution to every problem. Okay. Thank you, children. Thank you all. I think today we have gone over time. The bhajan.
Maybe Vaishnavi, your bhajan will be about a minute. Can you sing it quickly?
Take around 2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes. Okay, go ahead. And then we'll conclude.
Yes, Amma.
Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Krishnamandi Jagadguru Hatasi Pushpa Sankasham Shobhitam Ratnakantana Keyuram Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Kutilaka Samya Chandra Vilasa Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Mandaraganda Charu Samchaturvajam Paripichavachu Gangam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Utfula Padma Paratraksham Neelachi Yavan Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Rukmini Keli Samyuktam Pitambarashu Shobhitam Avapta Tulasi Gandham Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Vikana Chadva Kitavakshasam Sriniketam Swasam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Srivatsankam Mahodraskam Vanamala Virajitam Shankachakradharam Devam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru.
Very nice. There's little audio, I think, problem, but we could hear most of it. Thank you. Shall we conclude, Hema?
Yes, son. Yes. Lakshmi Mami, can we have the concluding verses?
Yeah. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasodma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti. Thank you, children.